dragons fire into things that will fade. Yeah. Sleep with one eye open, gripping your pillow tight. Exit light into night. Take my hand, off to never, never land. Now I lay me down to sleep. Pray the Lord my soul to keep.
Yeah, I'm married. Does it matter? You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's Jake from State Farm. Sounds like a really good deal.
Jake from State Farm at 3 in the morning? Who is this?
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis?
She sounds hideous.
Well, she's a guy, so.
Another reason more people stay with State Farm. Get to a better state.
Ho, ho, ho! It's time for hot holiday savings on new Chevrolets at Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet. Give yourself the gift of huge savings on Silverados. Save 25% on 2018 1500 Crew Cab All-Stars. And if you need an SUV to pull your sleigh, choose the 2019 Equinox LT all-wheel drive and save $5,000. Get top dollar for your trade and financing that'll fit your budget perfectly. See us at Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet or visit DennyMenholtRapidChevrolet.com.
Yeah, I'm married. Does it matter? You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's Jake from State Farm. Sounds like a really good deal.
Jake from State Farm at 3 in the morning? Who is this?
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis?
She sounds hideous.
Well, she's a guy, so.
Another reason more people stay with State Farm. Get to a better state.
Ho, ho, ho! It's time for hot holiday savings on new Chevrolets at Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet. Give yourself the gift of huge savings on Silverados. Save 25% on 2018 1500 Crew Cab All-Stars. And if you need an SUV to pull your sleigh, choose the 2019 Equinox LT all-wheel drive and save $5,000. Get top dollar for your trade and financing that'll fit your budget perfectly. See us at Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet or visit DennyMenholtRapidChevrolet.com.
As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Ooh, yeah. Get the taco combo at a Taco John's. Get full for $6. Free crispy tacos, small potato legs, and a 20-ounce drink. Baby, that's what I said. I said a taco combo at a Taco John's. Get full for $6, yeah.
Start the new year with huge savings on over 400 pre-owned vehicles at Denny Menhold Rapid Chevrolet Cadillac. Record new sales in December enabled us to trade for local used vehicles from every major manufacturer, cars, trucks, and SUVs to fit all of your 2019 travel needs. All credit applications accepted with no payments for 90 days and payments to fit every budget. All trade-ins accepted with buyers on site to pay top dollar for your trade. Check out all our vehicles at rapidchevrolet.com or see us off exit 60 Rapid City.
You've known us as Corey's Train.
If I die before I wake,
If I die before I
pray
wake,
the Lord my soul to take.
pray the Lord my soul to take.
Hush still, baby, don't say a word. And never mind that noise you heard. It's just the beasts under your bed, in your closet, in your head. Exit light into night. Green of
We've adopted the rules under which the games are conducted. A strong commitment to excellence, fair play, and sportsmanship are all vital to this activity's success. Let's first introduce the cheerleaders for both teams. First for the visiting Scoopers, Abby Wise.
Welcome back to Carroll Tire Gymnasium at Rapid City Stevens High School. AA boys basketball now, following the AA girls basketball game previous to this, which the Stevens Raiders won over the Sturgis Scoopers, 41-31. Records for the Stevens Raiders improved to, I believe, 8-1. Scoopers will go to 8-2, if I'm not mistaken. Varsity boys game at hand between the Raiders and the Scoopers. Both of these teams each have just one loss on the season. Scoopers dropping their first of the season last night in Sturgis, a 2-point loss to the Rapid City Central Cobblers. Stevens Raiders have been on a win streak here. I gotta take that back. I think they have 2 losses on the year, do they not?
They ran into Yankton. And that's never a good thing.
They lost on the road to an overtime to Huron, I believe. Yes. So let's meet the starting lineups here for the Sturgis Scoopers. Number 0 is Marcus Myrick, a 6'4" junior. Cedric Stabber, a 6-foot senior at a guard. Ryan Garland will go at a guard. Nobody comes out to shake his hand. What the heck? He went over to shake somebody's hand at the Raiders sideline and nobody was home. Usually the coach is hanging over there, but was absent tonight. Continuing on with their starting lineup, Ryan Garland, the 6-foot senior. Gavin West, a 6'3" senior. And Jay Kroll, a 6'4" senior. Coached by Darius Buss, a former Rapid City Stevens Raiders coach. Now patrolling the sidelines for the Scoopers. And a good coach he is. For the Raiders, they'll go with 5'10" senior guard Tyson Elliott. The other guard, 6'2" senior guard Dylan Poirier. Daniel Vigorin's a guard, 5'9" junior. 6'3" senior Joe Bennett gets the start tonight. He's a 6'3" senior. And at center will be 6'6" junior Mason Steele. I don't think he's dressed at all. Dawson Paulson tweaked an ankle, and I don't even see him on the sideline. Do you, Jim?
No, I think it was a knee. That's what they say.
One of the leading scorers for the team, he and Poirier. So the Raiders will play without Dawson Paulson, it looks like, tonight. I don't see him even in his street clothes over there yet anywhere. So we'll get ready to start as it is. Look for a good contest here tonight. Two teams that know each other well. Play a lot of ball against each other in the off season, I'm sure. Traveling teams and such. Summer league, yada yada. Steele will jump this one off and controls the tip. Dylan Poirier, pull-up jumper, left elbow. It rattles in and out. Long rebound, Stabber. He'll hurry down court. Cedric Stabber to the left wing. And now out to the top to Garland. Back to Stabber. Poirier wants to play the defense there. Garland right point covered by Vigorin. Stabber pulls, no. Thought he was going to pull up for three. Drives the baseline, tough angle, no good. Rebound tipped around there. Kroll couldn't get it. And it's loose in the backcourt. Dylan Poirier will pick up the basketball and push it up court for the Raiders. He'll give it back to Vigorin at the point. Vigorin picked up by Garland defensively. Now to the left he goes. Poirier pops out to the left wing, takes it. Stabber with a D there. To the baseline, left side, picks up the dribble. Left point, Joe Bennett open for three. Not going to go, and the rebound taken by Ryan Garland. Garland into the front court. Kicks it back to the right side, Stabber. Stabber looks, then dribbles out to the top. Man-to-man Raider defense here. Screen, switch. Garland, he'll pull up for three off the dribble and hit from the right point. Quick release for Ryan Garland. He gets them started with a free ball. 6:33 to go here in the first quarter, a minute and a half in. Garland hits the tray. Lob pass underneath. Too long, turnover Raiders. Intended for Steele. West inbounds it. Stabber will bring it up court. Shadowed by Poirier. To the right side, splits the D, wanted to bounce it back door to West. That's off the mark. Turnover number one for the Scoopers. They lead at 3-0. 6:09 to go first quarter. Inbounded to Vigorin. Vigorin down the right sideline to the half line. And into the front court he goes. Picked up there by Garland. Vigorin dribbles, picks up his dribble, goes out to the top to Poirier. Poirier round to the left point, inside to Steele, and the ball is loose. And last touch there by Kroll, playing backing defense on Steele. 3-0 Scoopers off the Ryan Garland three-point shot. 5:54 to go. First quarter. Dylan Poirier on the left point, left wing. Vigorin. Poirier, Elliott on the right point. One dribble, picks it up. Back to Poirier. Shot clock at 8. Top of the key, Elliott. Got to do something. 3, 2, 1. And Vigorin will shoot. And it won't go, and the shot clock violation is a turnover. 3-0 Scoopers. 5:32 to go here in the first quarter. Stabber's shot is short, rebounded by Poirier. Dylan Poirier up the court to the left side, behind the back on the dribble. Covered up there by Stabber. Now goes right point Elliott. Right side, Bennett on the wing. Wing, and then he gives it back to Vigorin. Vigorin to the baseline, kicks it off left side. Poirier fakes the shot, drives around the D, rims another one in and out. Bennett chases down the long rebound. Vigorin spots up for three, and wow, did Elliott get up in the air? Who does he think he is? And here's a loose ball and a foul out here at the top. And that's going to be against the Scoopers as Bennett collides there with West, I believe. His first, team third, excuse me. Poirier takes the inbound. Raiders have yet to score with 4:49 to go in the first quarter. Much like the girls' game, Raiders girls didn't score till 4 minutes in. Here's West. Baseline, pull-up jumper, West. Hits the deck. He's fouled. 2 shots for Joe Bennett. Fouled in the act of shooting. Team foul 5. And personal number 1 on 30. No, Cedric Stabber's first. And I'm sorry, it's the second team foul. I don't know where I got 5. Free throws up, and the ice is broken for the Raiders side of the scoreboard as Joe Bennett hits the first free throw. This one's good as well. A 1-point Scooper lead, 3-2. Ryan Garland to bring it up court for the Scoopers. He's been playing varsity ball since he's a freshman. Blocking foul, steal. 26 feet away from the basket. Personal 1, team 1. 4:27 to go. First quarter. Stabber takes the inbounder. Stabber. Screen out at the top from Kroll. Stabber for 3. Stabber won't go. Rebound, steal. Outlet, Vigoran. Vigoran to the front court. Right point, entry pass there for Bennett is picked off. Turnover number 3, Raiders. Back door, they try to work it down to West. Broken up by Bennett out of bounds. Colton Hartford checks into the Raider lineup. Joe Bennett will get a rest. 3-2 Scoopers with a 1-point lead and the basketball front court. Inbounded. Myrick around the horn. West. Garland. Ryan Garland. Pull up, right elbow. Won't go. Rebound is cleared out underneath. Then lost. West lost the handle. Steele comes away with it. Turnover 2. At the other end, the ball loose, and the Raiders cough it up. Back door, they go West, off the glass, and that's a security first bank shot for 2. Gavin West makes it 5-2 Scoopers. 3:14 to go in the first quarter. On the right side, Elliott to the right point, Hartford. Poirier. 0 for 2 on shooting, and 0 for 3 on shooting from the field. 5-2 Scoopers with the ball and a 3-point lead at just under 3 minutes to go in this first quarter. West, Stabber, right side, Stabber, Myrick, Stabber. Stabber. Bounce pass underneath. This is West. Nice drop step for 2, 7-2. 5-point lead Sturgis. Poirier, left side, Vigoran. Pass is tipped by Stabber, stolen by Stabber. Turnover 5, Raiders. The other end, Vigoran had it but couldn't get it to the floor. He travels. No change of possession.
Checking in for the Raiders, number 35, Anthony Pruitt.
7-2. 5-point lead. Scoopers. And the ball. Baseline front court. Cedric Stabber to inbound. Bounce pass in. Shot from the wing. Stabber won't go. Pruitt with a rebound for the Raiders. Drive. Foul. Poirier hits the deck.
Sturgis foul number 14.
And he'll try 2 from the line.
13 foul. At the line for the Raiders. For 1, Poirier.
7-2, Dylan Poirier at the line. Won't go. Can't get the ball to drop tonight. Ryder Ladner is in the ball game for the Scoopers. Second was in. He finally breaks the ice. 7-3, 4-point lead, Scoopers. Ladner is a 6'3 junior, number 35. In the corner, that's number 14, Alec Keffler. Shot no good, Elliott rebound. Tyson Elliott, front court, Vigorin. To Poirier, covered by Stabber. Fakes to the left, travels to the right, basket will not count.
Checking in for the Raiders, number 10, Blake Weaver.
Weaver checks in. Number 10, Blake Weaver, 5'10 junior. West back in, Myrick back in. Gardner. Kroll is on the bench. Myrick on the left wing, drives in the paint, dumps it back door there. Intended to get it to Ladner, and it's out of bounds, touched by the Raiders. Inbounded West. Keffler. Garland. Shot clock at 9. Garland. Step back, free throw line, 2. Garland, he's a good ball player. 9-3, 6-point lead, Scoopers, their biggest. Nice step back jumper. Elliott, ball fake, now needs help and gets it from Weaver. Weaver to Elliott, Elliott back out to Weaver. Hartford, Weaver. Elliott, shot clock at 9. Elliott drives in, and we'll have a holding foul here.
Sturgis foul number 14, Alec Keffler.
Keffler whistled for the foul, his first team 4. 34 seconds to go, quarter 1. Low-scoring game, and the Scoopers having the better of it, 9-3 at this point. Weaver inbounds it. Hartford off the inbounder. It's in there. Had to think about it, but then it drops in. Hartford for a big 3 for the first field goal of the game for the Raiders. It comes with under 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. No field goals till then. Just 3 free throws. 9-6, 3-point Scooper lead. Shot clock off. They'll get the chance for the last shot. Watch him to clear out here for Garland. Garland, step back 3. That's going to be short and out of bounds. Keffler can't get to it with 0.7 seconds to go. Ball will go over to the Raiders, and let's see what they can get done here. And Poirier throws it down. Good if it goes, and doggone it, it wasn't that far off. After 1 quarter of play, the Stevens Raiders trail the Sturgis Scoopers. 9-6, 3-point Scooper advantage. Brian Fisher with Jim Davies and Zach Lapsley at GoRaidersLive.com.
But soon we'll have a new name and a new location to serve you even better. Watch for the opening of Corey's Point S Tire and Auto Service. Soon, Corey's Point S will open at the corner of East North and Camden Drive, just up the hill from Rushmore Crossing. We will be the largest independent tire and auto service shop in the region. With that will come more convenient service, better parking, and exclusive deals on top tire brands. We look forward to serving you even better at the all-new Corey's Point S Tire and Auto Service coming this fall.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, keep it simple. Insure your car and home with Farm Bureau, and you'll have a combined policy with one deductible that can cover it all. That means faster claim resolution and less hassle. Plus, you can save money in the long run. It's the quick way back to normal, because with Farm Bureau, you've got an agent who can make things right when things go wrong. Farm Bureau agents make insurance simple.
Call me, Tom Berger, your Farm Bureau agent in Rapid City, at 348-3470.
Nine 9-6, Scoopers with the lead and the basketball to start the second quarter. Stabber gets loose, left-hand layup, 2. Cedric Stabber. First basket of the game for him. 11-6, 5-point lead for the Scoopers. Their biggest lead was 6. Vigorin. Poirier on the right point. In the paint. Kicks it back here to Hartford. Weaver for three. Weaver for three. There's a big hit for the Raiders. Off the bench, Blake Weaver pops in three. Just the second field goal of the game for the Raiders, excuse me. Scoopers have the ball and the 2-point lead at 11-9. Keffler baseline drive turned away. Kicks it off to the top. Myrick for three. Nope. Rebounded by Pruitt. Gives it to Hartford. Now Poirier. Poirier up court. Picked up by Stabber in the front court defensively. Hartford. Right side Weaver. Don't pay attention to him now. Poirier top of the key. Poirier. Left side Vigorin. Vigorin kicks it off to the top. Weaver. Another three look. Another three ball. Weaver. Weaver feeling it. And he gives the Raiders their first lead of the game at 12-11. 6:35 to go here in the second period. And off to the left side, Myrick. Myrick picks it up. Stabber at the right point gets the ball. Directing traffic there. He kicks it right side to Keffler. Keffler goes into the paint. Turnaround there. Doesn't go for West. Rebound swatted into the corner by... Chased down in the corner and out of bounds by Weaver. Ryan Garland will check back into the Scooper lineup. 12-11, 1-point Raider lead. Ryan Garland will inbound the ball from the left corner, front court. It's into Stabber. Stabber to Myrick, back to Stabber. Steele ready to check in. Next dead ball for the Raiders. Myrick from the left elbow. That shot hangs on the rim, won't go. Rebound and a foul from behind. Whistled there on Ladner, excuse me. His first team 5. 1-point Raider lead, 12-11. All 3-point goals, all 3 goals for the Raiders are 3-pointers. 3 free throws, 3 3-pointers. Poirier, who has scored 1 point on a free throw. And the shot from the right point is up and good for Starks. Starks Barnt. He's got a 3. All 4 field goals are 3-pointers. Left side, Myrick. And a dribble drive and a turnaround kick out to the left side, Myrick. Myrick steps in paint. Shot up, out of bounds. Raider basketball. Timeout, Scoopers. 15-11, Raiders by 4 with 5:07 to go, first half. We'll be back after this at GoRaidersLive.com.
For delicious food and lots of fun, quench more than your thirst at Thirsties.
Anytime's a good time for a great time at Thirsties. Come on down to Thirsties on Wednesday night and test your knowledge with Battle of the Brains trivia and enjoy a delicious meal off that world-famous Thirsties menu. Thirsties, 819 Main, downtown.
Come on in and quench more than your thirst at Thirsties. Sure tastes good. Off to Never Land.
High 15-11. 5 minutes and 7 seconds to play in the first half. Raiders up by 4, 15-11, their biggest lead. They trailed by as many as 6 in the first quarter, so a 10-point turnaround here. Up court, Vigorin picks up his dribble. Starks Barnt comes out to get it. Pass underneath. The Steele who gets it. Nice quick touch pass there from Starks Barnt to Steele, who banks it home on a Security First Bank shot. 2-pointer there. Security First Bank, a relationship you can count on. Here's Stabber, baseline. 17-11, Raiders by 6. That's the first 2-point field goal of the game for the Raiders. Garland, right side, shot no good. Somebody deflected it. Rebound Weaver. Up court, the Raiders. Weaver Starks Barnt, top of the key, kicks it left side, Vigorin. Vigorin floats one up, won't go, and they put back up one time, no good for Steele. And a foul on the Raiders in the backcourt. Starks Barnt going to get tagged there. His first, team 2. If I'm not mistaken, Logan came up from Hot Springs.
Yeah.
Transferred up. 17-11. Didn't play before the Christmas break, but he's getting playing time here, and you see why. 17-11, Raiders by 6. Myrick. Garland double teamed. Poirier with a steal. Poirier comes down one on, and he goes up. No good. Fouled. Will shoot 2. Poirier back to the line for 2 shots here. Team foul 6. Raiders will shoot free throws for the rest of the half. Cedric Stabber picks up his second. Free throw good for Poirier. You know, when a player who's a shooter is struggling from the floor, what you don't want to do as a defensive team is let him get to the free throw line where he can gain some confidence and work on that shot.
That's what he's been trying,
He hits the first one, misses the second one, and he's 50-50. 2 for 4. 18-11, 7-point Raider lead. Cedric Stabber drive, reach, and 2. Cedric Stabber with a big long reach for the right-hand layup. 18-13, kick of the ball. Stabber defensively. Raiders keep in the front court. Joe Bennett, Tyson Elliott check back into the Raider lineup here. 3:39 to go. Here in the second quarter. Starks Barnt into the paint. Backdoor Vigorin. Right side Bennett. Oh, for 3. Joe Bennett. The Raiders relying on the 3 ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. 21-13, Raiders by 8. Keffler to the right side. Garland, he tries for 3. He hits for 3. Ryan Garland, his second tray of the game. 21-16, Raiders by 5. After leading by 8. Vigorin in the paint. Bennett for 3 from the left wing. Nope. And the rebound taken by Myrick. Outlet to Garland. Ryan Garland into the front court. Spins, lost the handle on it. Starks Barnt picks up the loose basketball. Behind the back, almost lost it. Elliott, left point. Elliott in the paint. Kicks it back out to Vigorin. They set the half-court offense up with 2.5 to go in the first half. Bennett, backdoor cut. Elliott. Elliott floats one up. Nope. Offensive foul. Elbow. Mason Steele called for the offensive foul, his second. Team 3. Pruitt checks in to give Steele a break. Garland will dribble up court, picked up by Daniel Vigorin. Number 3 on number 3. Myrick, free throw circle. Keffler on the right point. And kicks it left side here. Ladner's shot is short. Rebounded West. And driving Garland off the glass, no good. Rebound Starks Barnt. And a foul here. And he'll be 1 and 1 on team foul 7. So Starks Barnt, Logan Starks Barnt will go to the line. Shoot 1 and 1. Foul on number 32. Gavin West, second personal, team foul 7. Raiders with 3 fouls as a team. Starks Barnt toes the free throw line with his right foot. Spins the ball in his hand, shoots it up and short. Rebound chased down by Jay Krull. 21-16, Raiders by 5. Minute 53 to play, second quarter. And Garland. Splits the D. Garland, right elbow of the free throw line. Shot up, no good. Elliott, man, this kid can jump. Listed at 5'10", and he can sky. Poirier kicks it off right side. Starks Bart. He drives, floats one up, no good. Rebound. Starks Bart gets his own. He's fouled, goes to the line, shoots two. Nice job of following his own shot. This time he shoot 2 free throws. He's 0 for 1. Raiders up by 5 with 1:23 to go in the second quarter. 21-16 here at Carroll Higher Gymnasium. And can't get her to go. 0 for 2. Colton Hartford checks in for Joe Bennett on the Raider roster. With 1:23 to go. This one is good. And he goes 1 for 3 with 4 points in the book. 6-point Raider lead, 22-16. Blake Weaver back into the Raider lineup as Garland will bring it up court. Shadowed there by Poirier. Picks up his dribble, right point, goes right wing. Keffler, Krull on the left point. Myrick left side. Myrick, dribble drive, pull up, jumper on the baseline. Pretty shot for 2. Myrick gets his first basket of the game. 22-18, Raiders by 4. Elliott wants 3. Elliott's got 3. He hits his first basket of the game. 6 3-pointers for the Raiders. 25-18, Stevens up. 40 seconds to play first half. 7-point Raider lead. Garland, Myrick. Left post, Krull trying to work his way in. Pruitt defending there. Here's Garland to the baseline. He's up with a nice dipsy-doodle reverse layup. And that's Garland with 10. 25-20, Raiders, 15 seconds to play first half. They play for 1. Dylan Poirier, right point, covered by Garland. Now Elliott, 5 seconds. Poirier in the right corner, got to do something. He'll just pull up and shoot it, and he hits the 3. Got to do something with it. Knock down a 3, why not? Dylan Poirier with his first field goal, and it's a big one to send the Raiders to the locker room with an 8-point lead, 28-20 on a buzzer-beater 3-pointer. 28-20, Stevens Raiders lead the Sturgis Brown Scoopers at halftime. We'll come back with the halftime report, along with Jim Davies to my left, covering the game for the Native Sun News today. And to my right, Zach Lapsley, our engineer, producer, cameraman extraordinaire. I'm with the play-by-play guy, Brian Fisher at GoRaidersLive.com.
At Star Spangled.
For delicious food and lots of fun, quench more than your thirst at Thirsties.
Anytime's a good time for a great time at Thirsties. Come on down to Thirsties on Wednesday night and test your knowledge with Battle of the Brains trivia and enjoy a delicious meal off that world-famous Thirsties menu. Thirsties, 819 Main, downtown.
Come on in and quench more than your thirst at Thirsties. Sure tastes good.
At Star Spangled Batter on Jackson Boulevard in Rapid City, we're famous for our delicious cakes, cupcakes, and other tasty baked goods. But did you know we also serve up breakfast from 7 till 10 a.m. daily, too? And what's more, Star Spangled Batter is now serving lunch with hearty soups and sandwiches during lunchtime. Different lunch special every day. And be sure to check out Star Spangled Batter's Facebook for bakery specials daily. Whether you need a cake or a batch of cupcakes for a special event, or you just want to stop by and grab a baked goodie or two for yourself, we've got you covered at Star Spangled Batter, 2130
Badlands Distillery opened in 2015 in Kadoka as a family business, and we have been supporting the local community ever since. We are headed for the top of our industry, and we have a lot to offer. So stop in today, exit 150 I-90, and check out how a small-town business has grown in just a few short years. We have unique items to purchase like our variety of t-shirts, glassware, baseball caps, and more. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Badlands Distillery. Badlands Distillery opened in 2015 in Kadoka as a family.
Life's an adventure filled with excitement, challenges, and achievement. Farmers Union Insurance can provide you the safety net to keep you moving toward your goals and enjoying life's rewards. With multiple locations across the state, Farmers Union Insurance agents provide quick quotes and professional services you deserve. Since 1948, Farmers Union Insurance has focused on insuring the people of South Dakota. From the most remote quarter section to the busiest intersection, Farmers Union Insurance, insuring a brighter tomorrow.
Best tailgate? It's gotta be burgers. And an ice cold Coke.
Real football y pollo asado.
Hoops and wings. Dude, subs.
Nah, hot dog.
No, Dodger dog.
I'll drink to that. Pass me a Coke. It's gotta be crawfish. Mac and cheese.
No. 7-layer dip. Ribs. No contest.
Hummus.
What?
You need a hot grill.
An ice cold Coke.
Of course.
Football and Coke. Come on.
It's got to be Coke.
Game day? Race day.
Calls for Coke.
You know it.
It's Tailgating 101.
The Best Western Ramkota Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90, close to downtown and minutes from the beautiful Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota.
This is Bob.
Welcome back. It's halftime at Carroll Dyer Gymnasium. Stevens Raiders lead the Sturgis Brown Scoopers 28-20. What a big second quarter for the Raiders, Jim. They were outscored 9-6 in that first quarter, but outscored the Scoopers 22-11 in the second quarter. And they finish it off with a Dylan Poirier buzzer beater three-pointer from the right corner, as he's got that as his first field goal of the game. Raiders getting scoring from 8 different players. Only 4 have scored for the Sturgis Scoopers. So the Raiders, as you said at one time, by committee have replaced one of their leading scorers. Maybe he is the leading scorer in Dawson Paulson. They kind of replaced him by committee.
Well, and even Poirier's not hitting, so they've replaced their top 2 scorers.
Yeah, Poirier has had an uncharacteristically cold night, but we've seen Dylan Poirier before. Streaky scorer. I mean, and that maybe hitting that three-pointer to beat the buzzer, maybe that uncorked some things. He's had some good looks, taken some good shots, just didn't have any rim luck on those shots to fall for him. But at 28-20, we've got ball game here, but the Raiders got more offensive weapons tonight. More diversity, 8 different players in the score column for them tonight. And the three-pointers, 6 three-pointers in the ball game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 three-pointers, 6 more points. The Scoopers with 2 three-pointers, both of those off of the hand of Ryan Garland. What do the Scoopers got to do, Jimmy, to get back into this one? Not that they're out of it, down by just 8.
They need production from Marcus Myrick and Ryder Lodner, because that's their bench basically right there. They can't go deep like Stevens does. You get 5 or 6 guys to fill in the gaps when the top 2 scorers don't produce. So those 2 have got to step up and start, get 8 to 9 points. And if they don't, it's going to be the usual Stevens win here.
Well, Stevens has played 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different players tonight, while Sturgis has played 7 different players tonight. And we might see, as Jim mentions there, might be a case of Stevens wanting to push the tempo of the game in the second half, see if they can't run the legs off of the Scoopers here in the second half. Maybe?
Yeah, because when you don't have a bench and the other team it does, in the third and fourth quarter, it's going to tell.
So at halftime, it's 28-20. We'll take a break and be back with a look in the scorebook for you. That's all coming up straight ahead at GoRaidersLive.com.
Barbara likes doing adventurous things, like bungee jumping.
Ow!
Barbara likes to take chances, but not with her finances, which is why she banks at Security First Bank. Their straightforward checking, savings, and lending services mean she never has to take a leap of faith. Security First Bank, a relationship you can count on. Member FDIC.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Get the taco, taco, taco combo at a Taco John's. Get full for $6. 3 crispy tacos, small potato olives, and a 20-ounce drink. Baby, that's what I said. I said a taco, taco, taco combo at a Taco John's. Get full for $6, yeah.
Start the new year with huge savings on over 400 pre-owned vehicles at Denny Menhold Rapid Chevrolet Cadillac. Record new sales in December enabled us to trade for local used vehicles from every major manufacturer, cars, trucks, and SUVs to fit all of your 2019 travel needs. All credit applications accepted with no payments for 90 days and payments to fit every budget. All trade-ins accepted with buyers on site to pay top dollar for your trade. Check out all our vehicles at rapidchevrolet.com or see us off exit 60 Rapid City.
You've known us as Corey's Tri-State Tire Factory, but soon we'll have a new name and a new location to serve you even better. Watch for the opening of Corey's Point S Tire and Auto Service. Soon, Corey's Point S will open at the corner of East North and Camden Drive, just up the hill from Rushmore Crossing. We will be the largest independent tire and auto service shop in the region. With that will come more convenient service, better parking, and exclusive deals on top tire brands. We look forward to serving you even better at the all-new Corey's Point S Tire and Auto Service coming this fall.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, keep it simple. Insure your car and home with Farm Bureau, and you'll have a combined policy with one deductible that can cover it all. That means faster claim resolution and less hassle. Plus, you can save money in the long run. It's the quick way back to normal, because with Farm Bureau, you've got an agent who can make things right when things go wrong. Farm Bureau agents make insurance simple.
Call me, Tom Berger, your Farm Bureau agent in Rapid City, at 348-3470.
(28-20) our halftime score here at Stevens High School, Carroll Higher Gymnasium. Welcome to the play-by-play, and a shout-out to my good friends down at Hermosa. Well, down in the Hermosa neck of the woods. Terry and Anita tuned in tonight at GoRaidersLive.com. Nice to have you along for the ride. Terry, thanks for your comments, suggestions. Although, if Terry thinks that they should show our faces before we start the game, Jimmy, we might blow up your flat screen TV if they did that.
We're not in
I got the perfect face for radio,
Yeah.
man.
We're not in our prime.
Not a photogenic kind of pair. 28-20, but boy, we know basketball.
Yeah.
8-point Raider lead. Raiders will go with their starting lineup, as well the Scoopers. We're going to be blocked for a while as the Stevens Raiders band exits right in front of us here. But they do a nice job. Got to give them credit for that. Raiders with the basketball and an 8-point lead. This is Steele. Vigorin. Elliott. Elliott hands it off right side. Poirier. Poirier. Saxophone just blocked me out. Right side. Elliott. Elliott drives to the left side. Bennett. There's a lot of kids in this band, and they're all passing in front of us. Here's Poirier inside the paint. And a whistle and a foul, and it'll be Poirier to the free throw line, I believe.
Looks like Kroll.
Jay Kroll is second personal. Team won this half. Boy, when that tuba goes by, you really get blocked. Free throw good for Dylan Poirier. Dylan with 6 points to lead the Raiders in scoring now. Second shot, no good. Bennett rebounds, hands it off to Poirier. Excuse me. Blake Weaver with 6 points. 3-point try, left point, rattled in and out. He's had a number of rattlers tonight. Poirier, that is. 29-20 Raiders. Cedric Stabber backcourt, front court now. Myrick covered by Elliott. And now Stabber. Poirier with the man-to-man defense there. Garland, Stabber, shot clock under 10. Myrick, they need to look at that shot clock. Myrick going to try and make the move. Myrick goes to the hole and off the glass for two to beat the buzzer. Myrick, nice job there. And as you said, Jim, the kid needs to score, and he showed that he can right there. 29-22 at the other end. Elliott's running right-handed, no good. And Mason, no good on his first shot, and then has his pocket picked under the basket by Cedric Stabber. 29-22. Raiders by 7, their biggest lead 9. Stabber out at the top. Stabber accelerates to the basket. Long right-hand layup, no good. Steal for the rebound. To Bennett. Bennett up court. Bounce pass right side, Elliott. Elliott back out to Bennett. Vigorin in the corner. Poirier ball fake. Out to Vigorin at the left point. Now drives to the left. Into the corner goes Poirier. Poirier to Elliott, top of the key. Starts to the right, now back to the left. Bounce pass, backdoor, beautifully done. Vigorin missed the left-hand layup. Rebounded by the Scoopers. Here is Garland with it. Ryan Garland to the free throw line and a block foul there. Oh, they had a nice play there. Vigorin just couldn't finish off that layup. 29-22. Seven-point Raider lead. Scoopers ball. Stabber to the right, now the left. Pulls up, dumps it back door to West. He has it blocked. A flat-footed block there by Steele. Left side Vigorin. Now Elliott, ball fake. Elliott into the paint, kicks it off to Poirier on the right point. Left point, Vigorin in the left corner, Steele. Bennett. Now it's Elliott. Elliott, Vigorin. Vigorin back to Elliott. And to the right side now, Poirier covered by Stabber. Vigorin. Elliott for three. No good. Rebound Steele. He got fouled by Stabber. And for Cedric Stabber, that's his third. So he's in jeopardy. And Elliott checks out. Bennett checks out. West checks out. Ladner checks in. And Weaver back in for the Raiders. And Hartford off the inbounder. Three-point try, no good. Rebound loose. Steele picks it up. Right side, Vigorin open for three. That rattles in and out. Rebounded on the floor there by Garland. Garland up court, half line, into the front court. That is Myrick. His three-pointer is out of bounds. Didn't draw iron. Just missed it. 7-point Raider lead at 29-22 with 4:55 to play in the third. And into the front court comes Poirier. Hartford, Poirier. Left side, Poirier kicks it off right side, Weaver. Out to the top, Vigorin snags it. Hartford, left point. Poirier in the corner, covered there by Myrick. He'll drive the baseline and kicks it off left side. Weaver spots up for a quick three. Won't go. Rebound tipped out here, and it's going to be run down and over and back on Hartford. Did he have control of the basketball in the back court? In the front court? I don't know if he did. I'll have to go back and watch the replay. That'll be an interesting one to look at. 29-22 as it is. It's a turnover for the Raiders. Number 6. 7-point Raider lead, 4:25 to play, third quarter. This is Garland, hands it off here to Myrick. He dribbles around to the right side, and he gives it off there to Stabber. Through the lane to the baseline left. Bounce pass in the left post, and leaning in there is Kroll for two. Jay Kroll gets his first basket of the game, and it's a 5-point Raider lead at 29-24. Hartford, right point. Wing, rather. Over to the left side, that is Vigorin. Now Weaver. And Hartford and Poirier on the right wing. And he'll shoot from the right point and hit a three-pointer. Dylan Poirier with a quick release makes it 32-24, and a timeout called here with 3:47 to go. Raiders up by 8, 32-24 on the Poirier three ball. I'm Brian Fisher with the play-by-play here at GoRaidersLive.com.
For delicious food and lots of fun, Quench more than your thirst at Thirsties.
Anytime's a good time for a great time at Thirsties. Come on down to Thirsties on Wednesday night and test your knowledge with Battle of the Brains trivia and enjoy a delicious meal off that world-famous Thirsties menu. Thirsties, 819 Main, downtown.
Come on in and quench more than your thirst at Thirsties. Sure tastes good.
At Star Spangled Batter on Jackson Boulevard in Rapid City, we're famous for our delicious cakes, cupcakes, and other tasty baked goods. But did you know we also serve up breakfast from 7 till 10 a.m. daily, too? And what's more, Star Spangled Batter is now serving lunch with hearty soups and sandwiches during lunchtime. Different lunch special every day. And be sure to check out Star Spangled Batter's Facebook for bakery specials daily. Whether you need a cake or a batch of cupcakes for a special event, or you just want to stop by and grab a baked goodie or two for yourself, we've got you covered at Star Spangled Batter, 2130
Badlands is
32-24 Raiders. Dylan Poirier with his second three-pointer of the game. Doesn't even look like he's going to take a shot, and all of a sudden he does. I mean, he doesn't spot up. He just, boom, all of a sudden it's gone.
He's got a quick release.
32-24 Raiders. Myrick, baseline, jumper, no good. Rebound, fought for, steal, and Kroll, the big men, get in there and battle away. And Kroll puts up his hand and says, I yield. I don't want to get in a fight with you here. Anthony Pruitt in for steal. Possession is going to go to the Scoopers on the alternation. 32-24, Stabber to inbound. Stabber lobs it out to the top to Myrick. Back to Stabber on the left wing. And Stabber will dribble to the circle, to the right side, to the wing, and finds Garland. Garland covered by Hartford. And Myrick, they hand off. Now they hand it off to Stabber. Pull up in the paint, and that's going to be a block and a foul. They call it on Poirier. I sure thought he had ball there from this advantage point. But the officials right down on the floor with a closer look say nope, foul. So Poirier picks up his. Oh, wait a minute, that foul was whistled on number 4.
Yeah.
Stark Barnt, okay. Stark Barnt gets his second personal and team 2. Free throw is good for Cedric Stabber. Second shot coming. 32-25, 3:15 to go. That one rolls out. Stark Barnt, the offender, with a rebound. Weaver up court. I like the athleticism of this number 4 Stark Barnt, Logan Stark Barnt. Ball loose in the corner. Hartford couldn't handle it. Turnover 7 Raiders. Underneath, Garland all the way through. Raiders up by 7, 32-25, under 3 minutes to go. Here's Garland for 3. Won't go, and the rebound knocked out of bounds. Who's the player there? 24 or 34? 34 for Sturgis, Zach Schaun, 6'3" junior. Raider basketball, Raider lead is 7, 32-25, 2:40 to play, third period. Here's Poirier on the left side. Garland with a defense. Poirier floats one up, won't go, and the rebound is going to be cleared by Gavin West to Stabber, ahead to Garland on the right sideline. To the wing right side, back to the right point to Stabber. Poirier watching him. Stabber, left side here. Keffler, Stabber, Schoen. And now Garland double teamed. Left side, he goes over here to Stabber. Shot clock down to 10 seconds. Stabber heads to the right point. Now we'll have to go pull up at the top of the key, and that's airmailed. Didn't draw iron there, and that one's out of bounds. 32-25. Raiders with 1:39 to play. Left point, Vigoran. Vigoran dribble drive, and he has the ball poked away as Garland picked his pocket, and then to Stabber, and he has his pocket picked, but nope, there's going to be a foul down there. That's team foul 3 for the Raiders. Cooper's coach, Darius Buss, appealing for a shooting foul. Not going to happen. The foul is on number 3. Vigoran, his second. And team 3. Garland. And back out to Ryan Garland on that right point. Covered there by Vigoran. Screen. Shown. Right side. Keffler. Entry pass. Baseline left. That's West. And now out way high near the half line. To Ryan Garland. Shot clock running down. And a blocking foul called here on Vigoran. And that'll give a new shot clock to the Scoopers on team foul number 4 for the Raiders and personal number 3 for Vigoran. Poirier checks in for Vigoran. Dylan Poirier back in. 32-25, a minute even to play in the third. Raiders up by 7. Garland, three-point shot, no good. Pulled the trigger on that one early, and the rebound by Poirier, and up come the Raiders. Right side, and Logan Starks-Barnes steps around the D, kicks it off left side, and there's Hartford's three-point attempt. No good. A floor rebound picked up there by Keffler. To Garland, up court to the left point for the Scoopers. Hartford with a D there. He'll pick up the dribble and go left point to Myrick. Myrick covered by Logan Stark-Barnes. Screen, back to the other side, blocking foul here, Raiders. Foul starting to pile up on the Raiders. That's team foul number 5. Logan Starks-Barnes picks up his third, and he'll sit down. And Elliott is back in. Tyson Elliott, 32-25. Raiders up, 27 seconds to go here in the third. Shot clock off, under 35 seconds. And here is Cedric Stabber. Stabber covered by Blake Weaver. Out at the top, Stabber. 9 seconds to go, starts to go. And now West, backdoor cut, and right there is Ladner. Couldn't make the banker, and the rebound, and the Raiders do not get the shot at the horn. The Raiders up by 7 after 3, 32-25 in a low-scoring third quarter. Raiders putting up just 4 points, and the Scoopers putting up 5. 32-25, Raiders lead this one after 3. We'll be back with period 4 after this timeout at GoRaidersLive.com.
We opened in 2015 in Kadoka as a family business, and we have been supporting the local community ever since. We are headed for the top of our industry, and we have a lot to offer. So stop in today, exit 150 I-90, and check out how a small-town business has grown in just a few short years. We have unique items to purchase like our variety of t-shirts, glassware, baseball caps, and more. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Badlands Distillery.
Life's an adventure filled with excitement, challenges, and achievement. Farmers Union Insurance can provide you the safety net to keep you moving toward your goals and enjoying life's rewards. With multiple locations across the state, Farmers Union Insurance agents provide quick quotes and professional services you deserve. Since 1948, Farmers Union Insurance has focused on insuring the people of South Dakota. From the most remote quarter section to the busiest intersection, Farmers Union Insurance, insuring a brighter tomorrow.
Best tailgate?
Just 9 points scored cumulative between the two teams in that third quarter. 4 for the Raiders. Dylan Poirier, 4 points, and the Scoopers with 5. Raiders basketball with a 7-point lead as we start the fourth quarter. Poirier, bounce pass intended for steal, intercepted. Garland with a pick. 8 turnovers on the Raiders. Stabber on the right wing for the Scoopers. Out to the right point to Garland. Poirier will pick him up defensively, slides around the screen. Loose basketball saved by Garland. In the right corner, Stabber takes a look. Now back out to the top to Garland. Shot clock at 15 seconds. Garland directing traffic from way out high. Now to Stabber on the right side. And the shot clock at 5. Stabber, ball fake, three-point try. Short. Rebound steal with a big board for the Raiders. Big man, 6'6", gets up and pulls it down. And Weaver will bring it up court now for the Raiders. Poirier in the right corner. Hartford. Elliott. Elliott round to the top, picks the dribble up. Goes Hartford right point. Back to Elliott. Weaver, left point. Shot clock at 15 here. Elliott wanted to bounce pass it down here to Steele and diving it and trying to save it on the baseline. Ryan Garland couldn't get to it. Nice effort, kid. He plays with a lot of heart. 32-25. Certainly in the upper echelon of AA basketball players in South Dakota is number 3 for the Scoopers, Ryan Garland, 4-year varsity player. Here is Poirier. Weaver kicks it off to the right point, now left point. Poirier with a shot clock running down. Good if it goes, and it does. Poirier hits the 3, and a big 3 that is. Time running down, he just beat the shot clock. 35-25. It isn't when it goes in, it's when it leaves your hand, the shooter's hand, and he just beat that. 35-25. And here's top of the key. Ladner wants 3. Not going. Rebound. Steele has it, lost it, got it back. Now finds a guard in Poirier, and the Raiders have their biggest lead of the contest at 10, 35-25. And this is Hartford, right side. Elliott. Weaver looks. Poirier pops out, left point. Takes the pass, hands it off to Hartford. Hartford, right side. Weaver, he's looking for 3. Not going this time. Rebound, and one time back up by Steele. Number 44 with a big put back there, and the Raiders want a timeout as they've got the momentum going. 37-25, Raiders by 12. 5 minutes, 50 seconds to play. We'll be back. Brian Fisher with Jim Davies. And to my right, the cameraman, the producer, engineer extraordinaire. That's Zach Lapsley, and we're all on GoRaidersLive.com.
Gotta be burgers. And an ice cold Coke.
Real football y pollo asado.
Hoops and wings. Dude, subs.
Nah, hot dog.
No, Dodger dog.
I'll drink to that. Pass me a Coke. It's gotta be crawfish. Mac and cheese.
No. 7-layer dip. Ribs. No contest.
Hummus.
What?
You need a hot grill.
An ice cold Coke.
Of course.
Football and Coke. Come on.
It's got to be Coke.
Game day?
Race day.
Calls for Coke.
You know it.
It's tailgating 101.
The best Western Ramkota Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90, close to downtown and minutes from the beautiful Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota.
This is Barb.
37-25. Stevens up by 12, their biggest lead. Jim Davies' stat book over here shows 10 rebounds for Steele. Mason Steele, that is, of the Raiders, and 0 for Jake Kroll. That's a big factor right there. 37-25. I haven't called Jay's name too many times tonight. Usually when you don't have your name called in the play-by-play, you're not really having a great game. And a traveling violation on Cedric Stabber. That's not a way you want to have your name called.
Well, and in this case, you got your guy set up for your offense, and Kroll standing 2 feet beyond the base. Beyond the arc when he's their big man. So they're a little out of sorts right at the moment.
37-25. Raiders up by 12. Turnover number. That's only the third turnover of the game for the Sturgis Scoopers. Conference on the sideline. Officials are talking about what? Don't know. We should mic them up. 37-25.
That would be a lot of fun.
Well, I'm not sure. Sometimes they go over there and talk about where the possession arrow is supposed to be on a jump ball, which I don't even know why we call it jump ball because there's no jump involved. It's a tie ball. Right now the arrow is pointing to the Scoopers, and I don't know if that's what the discussion is about. This was just It's gotten to be so long I can't even remember what stopped the clock here.
No, me either.
Raiders called a timeout after their scores. Oh, I know, it was the traveling violation on Cedric Stabber. So the Raiders have it, and the arrow is pointing, if that's what the issue was, for the Scoopers. Dylan Poirier, Colton Hartford, steal, left side Vigoran, and Poirier on the right point. Little dribble into the paint, spins, floats one up, and hangs on the front of the rim, won't go. Nice move, no payoff. 37-25, 12-point Raider lead, 5:05 to go. That could have been a dagger right there. That'd have put him up by 14. Here's Garland now, out at the top. One-on pass, Stabber, right side, and a quick little shiver right there. Hartford gets called for the foul against West. That is team foul 6, so any foul from here on out, and the Scoopers will shoot free throws, and they have shot only 1 in the game, 1 for 2. Now with Cedric Stabber. Bounce pass, left side, West, off the glass, no, won't go, rebound steal. Back to Vigoran with 4:45 to play. Cross the half line to the front court. Over to the left side. Gives it there, backdoor, Weaver. Poirier on left point. Vigoran. Raiders really passing the ball well around the perimeter, working it, no dribbles, just pass. Poirier inside to steal, and missed a left-hand bunny. I think he kind of halfway thought about slamming it and then decided at the last second to bank it, and he didn't get either to go. Stabber at the other end running shot, he's fouled. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Mason Steele would like to have a mulligan on that one.
Well, Kroll got a rebound out of that, too, so he's on the board.
Stabber will shoot 2. He's 1 for 2. The foul is number 7 on the team and personal 1 on number 1. Dylan Poirier. Free throw good for Stabber. 37-26, 11-point lead, 4 minutes, 9 seconds to go. A lot of basketball left here. Second one, that's down. 3 for 4 is Cedric Stabber, and a 30-second timeout called by the Scoopers, I believe. 4:09 to go, a 10-point Raider lead. They'll have the ball when we come back in 30 seconds on GoRaidersLive.com.
Barbara likes doing adventurous things, like bungee jumping.
Ow!
Barbara likes to take chances, but not with her finances, which is why she banks at Security First Bank. Their straightforward checking, savings, and lending services mean she never has to take a leap of faith. Security First Bank, a relationship you can count on. Member FDIC. This is...
Heart and soul of the team.
37-27. 10-point lead for the Stevens Raiders. And up court, here comes Daniel Vigoran. Pull up. Poirier changes his mind, dumps it inside to Steele, breaking to the basket. And this time he doesn't miss for the Security First Bank shot for 2. Security First Bank, a relationship you can count on. Inside backdoor pass, tipped by the Raiders defense. For Mason Steele, his 6th point of the night. Nice assist there from Dylan Poirier. Went up, hung in the air, got some good hang time, and dumped it into his teammate. Raiders back up by 12, 39-27, 3:44 to play in this one. Inbounded is Stabber. Stabber to the right, now back to the left. He'll pull up and hang. On the rim, in for 2. Cedric Stabber with 6, 8, 9 points. 10-point Raider lead, 39-29. Coming up on 3 1/4 to go in the game. Hartford, right side. Weaver, they work it around. Poirier to the free throw line. Poirier kicks it back out. Hartford spots up for 3. No good there. Rebound Steele. He'll step in for 2 and 1. Mason Steele puts it home. And he's got 6 points in the quarter, looking for 7 and 9 points in the game.
He just out-dueled Kroll there. Kroll had the position and everything.
Mason Steele, my observation is this. When he gives 100%, he's capable of that kind of offense. And at times, I don't know if it's the conditioning or what, but there's times when he just looks like he quite doesn't have all the energy. That was a full energy, and there's the free throw for the three-point play, and a big one there for the Raiders from junior Mason Steele. 42-29. 3 minutes to go in the contest. The Raiders in control here, and a pass through the lane is tipped, saved in the corner, and they can't hang on to it. You know what I'm saying about Steele, though?
Yeah.
I mean, when he really goes hard to the basket and stays under control, he's a tough force in there with the size that he's got, 6'6", and built like a tight end. Inside, Stabber hangs off the glass. Nice bank shot there for 2 for Cedric Stabber. He's got 11, 42-31. Ryan Garland, who had 10 points at halftime, Jim, has not scored in this second half. The Raiders have really tightened down on him.
Yeah, he's not even making attempts, though. Usually he'll try to create his own shot. He's not trying that.
Vigorin, Weaver, whistle. 3-second violation, Raiders. That's turnover number 10. 42-31 Raiders.
That's what always has made Garland special, is his ability to create his own shot out of nothing. And he doesn't appear to be focused in on that at the moment. But if you got to give the game ball out to anybody, it's got to be Steele.
By this time of the game, after playing a hard game with Central last night, 3-point try, rattles around and in. Just as we were talking about Ryan right there.
Broadcaster kiss of death.
Well, after playing a hard game with Central last night in Sturgis, then driving down here tonight, Stevens had the night off last night, so they should have the fresher legs.
Yeah.
Here's Vigorin, drives in. He passed up a shot. Poirier in the corner to Weaver. Hartford. Vigorin backs it out to the right point. Raiders going to work some shot clock now with the lead at 8. And down court, stripped to the basketball is Myrick as Vigorin picks his pocket at the doorstep. 42-34 Raiders, minute 20 to go as Poirier brings in. Scoop right side, and Hartford missed a right-hand layup. And there's Steele. Steele puts it back up, and he's got a big fourth quarter going with 9 points here, 11 in the game. 44-34, Steele cleans up and puts the Raiders up by 10 with a minute 13 to go, and we'll take a timeout. Brian Fisher with you, along with my friends Jim Davies and Zach Lapsley here on GoRaidersLive.com.
We hope you are all. Barbara likes doing adventurous things, like bungee jumping.
Ow!
Barbara likes to take chances, but not with her finances, which is why she banks at Security First Bank. Their straightforward checking, savings, and lending services mean she never has to take a leap of faith. Security First Bank, a relationship you can count on. Member FDIC. This is Bob.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
44-34. Raiders up by 10 with a minute 13 to go. Mason Steele having a whale of a fourth quarter. He had 2 points at halftime, none in the third quarter. He's got 9 in this fourth quarter. He's got 9 out of their 12 points. Poirier, the other, he's got the three-pointer that started. It's been 9 consecutive points for the Raiders from big man Mason Steele. Poirier steps in front of a pass and picks it off. That's only the 4th turnover, but a critical one for the Scoopers. This time is now under a minute, and they're down by 10. Vigorin, lead pass, Stark-Barnt, and they've got fouls to give. They got to foul 4 times to force the Raiders to the free throw line. And Poirier and Vigorin, quick hand to save a bat over and back. Stark Barn to left side. And the Raiders just content to dribble around. Shot clock at 10. Poirier now. Poirier backdoor. There's Steele off the glass. Poirier with a good find. And Steele makes sure and he banks it home. Steele, Mason Steele with 14 points. Right hand running layup, no good for Garland. And he goes down at the baseline. Looks like he got whacked in the face. Comes out of there wincing a little bit. And the Raiders are going to pull the win out here, 46-34, as they let the shot clock just kind of wind down, and Poirier's going to pick up the ball. He actually traveled, but no whistle, and the Raiders going to let the horn sound and take the win. So they complete what the Stevens girls started. The Stevens girls won by 10, 41-31. Stevens boys win it by 12, 46-34, your final here at Stevens High School, Carroll Tire Gymnasium. We'll be back with the post-game wrap-up. It's next at GoRaidersLive.com.
Raider boys at camp.
Ooh, yeah. Get the taco combo at a Taco John's. Get full for $6. 3 crispy tacos, small potato oles, and a 20-ounce drink. Baby, that's what I said. I said a taco combo at a Taco John's. Get full for $6, yeah.
Start the new year with huge savings on over 400 pre-owned vehicles at Denny Menhold Rapid Chevrolet Cadillac. Record new sales in December enabled us to trade for local used vehicles from every major manufacturer. Cars, trucks, and SUVs to fit all of your 2019 travel needs. All credit applications accepted with no payments for 90 days and payments to fit every budget. All trade-ins accepted with buyers on site to pay top dollar for your trade. Check out all our vehicles at RapidChevrolet.com or see us off Exit 60 Rapid City.
You've known us as Corey's Tri-State Tire Factory, but soon we'll have a new name and a new location to serve you even better. Watch for the opening of Corey's Point S Tire and Auto Service. Soon, Corey's Point S will open at the corner of East North and Camden Drive, just up the hill from Rushmore Crossing. We will be the largest independent tire and auto service shop in the region. With that will come more convenient service, better parking, and exclusive deals on top tire brands. We look forward to serving you even better at the all-new Corey's Point S Tire and Auto Service coming this fall.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, keep it simple. Insure your car and home with Farm Bureau, and you'll have a combined policy with one deductible that can cover it all. That means faster claim resolution and less hassle. Plus, you can save money in the long run. It's the quick way back to normal, because with Farm Bureau, you've got an agent who can make things right when things go wrong. Farm Bureau agents make insurance simple.
Call me, Tom Berger, your Farm Bureau agent in Rapid City, at 348-3470.
Anytime's a good time for a great time at Thirsties. Come on down to Thirsties on Wednesday night and test your knowledge with Battle of the Brains trivia and enjoy a delicious meal off that world-famous Thirsties menu. Thirsties, 819 Main, downtown.
Come on in and quench more than your thirst. Thirsties sure tastes good.
All right, your final, Rapid City Stevens 46, Sturgis Brown Scoopers 34. Scoopers led it 9-6 as they got a hot start to the game, but the Raiders came on strong in the second, outscoring the Scoopers in that second quarter 22-11, and the Raiders were up by 8 at halftime, 28-20. In the third quarter, Scoopers and the Raiders both had a tough time scoring. Scoopers scored 5 in that third quarter, while the Raiders managed just 4. And after 3 quarters of play, the Raiders were up by 7, 32-25. Raiders with 14 points in that fourth quarter, including 11 from Mason Steele, 3 from Dylan Poirier to round out the scoring. 14-9 the scoring advantage for the Raiders in that quarter. Leading scorer for the game will be the Stevens Raiders. Mason Steele will lead the team in scoring with 13 points, 12 for Dylan Poirier, including 3 3-pointers. 3 points for Tyson Elliott on a 3-pointer. Daniel Vigorin with a free throw. 13 points for Mason Steele. And 11 of those were in the second. They were all in the fourth quarter. 11 in the fourth quarter. 5 for Joe Bennett. including a three-pointer. 12 for Dylan Poirier, as I told you earlier, I guess. Colton Hartford, a three-point ball for 3. Logan Starks-Barn with a three-pointer and 1 for 3 at the free throw line gives him 4 on the night. And Blake Weaver, in that second quarter, sparked the team with 2 back-to-back three-pointers. He finishes the game with 6. Raiders shot 7 of 12 from the free throw line. They turned the basketball over 11 times this evening. For the Sturgis Scoopers, Ryan Garland will lead the team in 13 points, 3 3-pointers in the mix, no free throws. He had 10 at halftime, just 3 in the second half, a 3-ball late in the fourth quarter. Cedric Stabber with 4 points at halftime. He's going to finish the ball game with 11 points on the night. 2 points for Jay Krull, 4 points for Gavin West. Marcus Myrick with 4 points as they get scoring from their 5 starters and none off of the bench players. 3 for 4 from the free throw line. Sturgis Scoopers turned the basketball over 4 times tonight. Next action for the Raiders, they hit the road and head to Wyoming tomorrow. Get up on I-90 and head west to Campbell County in Gillette. Girls game followed by the boys game over in Gillette tomorrow. That'll be a wrap from here. Again, the girls win their game, the Stevens girls that is, 41-31 over the Sturgis Scoopers. And the boys win their game. The varsity boys game goes to the Raiders, 46-34 of the Sturgis Scoopers. Thank you for dialing in, joining us here at GoRaidersLive.com. Be sure and let our sponsors, whose commercials you hear and see throughout the game, let them know you appreciate their support of GoRaidersLive.com. It means a lot to us to be able to bring you these games. Without them, it ain't happening. And your feedback is so important. If they just hear from 1 or 2 of you say, hey, thank you for sponsoring those games. I love to watch them, listen to them. Thanks so much for supporting high school sports. Really appreciate it. We appreciate if you'd say that to our sponsors. It means a ton. It really does. Can't stress that enough. And so you can be a part of our team and help us out by mentioning it to our sponsors. I never want to hear them say, well, nobody ever told me they watched the game. We know they do. Lots and lots of people watch these games. Hundreds every night. With that, on behalf of Jim Davies from the Native Sun News Now, to my left, who popped in with a few comments through the night, and to my right, my cameraman, producer, and engineer, and roadie to boot. He does it all, Zach Lapsley. On behalf of Zach and Jim, Brian Fisher at Stevens High School saying so long, sports fans.
Yeah, I'm married. Doesn't matter. You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's State Farm. Sounds like a really good deal.
Jake from State Farm at 3 in the morning. Who is this?
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis.
She sounds hideous.
Well, she's a guy, so.
Another reason more people stay with State Farm. Get to a better state.
Ho, ho, ho! It's time for hot holiday savings on new Chevrolets at Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet. Give yourself the gift of huge savings on Silverados. Save 25% on 2018 1500 Crew Cab All-Stars. And if you need an SUV to pull your sleigh, choose the 2019 Equinox LT all-wheel drive and save $5,000. Get top dollar for your trade and financing that'll fit your budget perfectly. See us at Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet or visit DennyMenholtRapidChevrolet.com.
married. Doesn't matter. You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's Jake from State Farm. Sounds like a really good deal.
Jake from State Farm at 3 in the morning? Who is this?
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis.
She sounds hideous.
Well, she's a guy, so.
Another reason more people stay with State Farm. Get to a better state.
Ho, ho, ho! It's time for hot holiday savings on new Chevrolets at Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet. Give yourself the gift of huge savings on Silverados. Save 25% on 2018 1500 Crew Cab All-Stars. And if you need an SUV to pull your sleigh, choose a 2019 Equinox LT all-wheel drive and save $5,000. Get top dollar for your trade and financing that'll fit your budget perfectly. See us at Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet or visit DennyMenholtRapidChevrolet.com.
Yeah, I'm married. Doesn't matter. You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's Jake from State Farm. Sounds like a really good deal.
Jake from State Farm at 3 in the morning? Who is this?
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis.
She sounds hideous.
Well, she's a guy, so.
Another reason more people stay with State Farm. Get to a better state.
Ho, ho, ho! It's time for hot holiday savings on new Chevrolets at Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet. Give yourself the gift of huge savings on Silverados. Save 25% on 2018 1500 Crew Cab All-Stars. And if you need an SUV to pull your sleigh, choose a 2019 Equinox LT all-wheel drive and save $5,000. Get top dollar for your trade and financing that'll fit your budget perfectly. See us at Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet or visit DennyMenholtRapidChevrolet.com.
Waking up to ash and dust. I wipe my brow and I sweat my rust. I'm breathing in the chemicals.